Welcome back, everybody, to Strange Planet Podcast. And for this week, we are going to be talking about strange foods on Strange Planet. And the question I ask you guys, if you haven't already tried some of these dishes we're going to be talking about, is whether or not you would try it. So let us know in the comments below. And I guess we'll kick it off here with Mark. I believe you had some dishes here you wanted to lead off with?
Sure. I mean, we'll start a little medium. I know a lot of people have heard about the famous Scottish dish haggis. So basically a sheep's stomach is boiled with a bunch of minced up other sheep parts with onions and stock and herbs and oats and shit. Apparently it's good from what I understand, but that is something I don't think I'll ever try because that's I don't know. I mean, that's kind of gross.
I hear you. But I've never had it, and I don't think I'm gonna. That's not enough to get me. I'll tell you that.
Well, I've had it, and I'll tell you, if you go to Scotland, you have to try it because that's their signature dish. When you go to a foreign country and they have a signature dish, you don't leave that country until you try it. I mean, you got to be adventurous. You got to, just put your reservations aside and indulge in whatever local culture you're in. And haggis, let me tell you, it's gross. Like, whatever they put in that, like boiled sheep stomach, it sounds gross. It, looks gross, but you know what? It's actually pretty tasty. And,
no kidding.
I think you're missing out if you ever visit Scotland and refuse to try it while you're there.
So you honestly really liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean,
you would get it again?
Sure.
Wow, interesting.
If you were in Scotland, you're not going to get it if you're down in the city, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I don't think I would trust American anything.
Fair. That is a fair statement.
But yeah, if I were to, I'll probably go back to Scotland one day. I definitely try it again.
I mean, on that note of taste versus grossness, there has to be a line, I believe, because while it's just the stomach with some other parts in it, it's not necessarily over the edge gross. But anyone who has ever heard of Chevy Chase, the comedian / actor, knows of a movie he was in, which escapes me at the moment, but he ends up eating something called Rocky Mountain oysters. Now, they go by other names too, but essentially it's deep fried bull's balls.
Oh,
now, the way he was eating them before he knew what they were, you'd think they were the greatest thing. Like, oh, these are so flavorful and the texture, so good. And then he breaks like a local record, and then someone tells him what they are. And you start getting into the details of like, yeah, you got to cut the balls up high to get the nice, and it's just like, and he's over there puking his guts out. So yeah, I think there is a certain line that you can cross or not cross where it's just like, I don't care how tasty it is. No.
Right. That's where I'm at, because I think I'm going to be sick after that one. But like,
right.
Nope.
Like if I ever go to Scotland, sure, I'll probably end up trying haggis. Because he's right, it's part of their culture. It's what's there. Eventually, someone's going to sit there with haggis in front of you, like, you're not leaving this table until you try this haggis. But so, I mean, yeah, there's that. But like, no, you're not kill me. Give me dirt in a cup. I don't care. You're not getting me to try bull's balls. No.
Yeah, nope. That's a hard no for me too. No way. I'm not even that picky of an eater, to be honest. But like I said earlier, there's just some things I've never tried, and like that, I most likely never will. No interest whatsoever. But I guess, like you said, because of the main dish of the country or whatnot, I could see why some people would go there and try it at least. But like, unless they had like a micro portion size, then maybe I would try it. But I know for a fact I would never order it because I don't think I'm going to finish it.
My question is, who the fuck came up with eating bull's testicles? Like, who sat there and was like, you know what? I have this bull. I'm gonna slaughter this bull, and instead of just eating, the regular parts, you know what? those testicles right there. I think they look tasty, and I will, fry them up, deep fry them, and yeah, like who sits there and thinks of that, and then
I wish I knew.
and then if you do that, right? You try, oh, this is kind of good. How do you tell someone else about that? Like, hey,
You have to do exactly what happened to him. You have to give it to them first and tell them, try this. What is
Don't
it?
tell them, man, right?
Just try it first.
I feel like there's a whole thing of deception that needs to go into getting other people to try it. And yeah, I don't think I would knowingly eat them. I'm an adventurous eater. I will try a lot of things, but I just have no desire whatsoever to try them.
Nope.
I'm not certain on their taste, that they might be the most delicious things on earth, but I just have no desire to have them.
Hey, man, that might taste like pumpkin pie for all I know, but I'll never eat the motherfucker, so I'll never be able to tell you.
I'll be honest. If it tasted like pumpkin pie, it would ruin pumpkin pie for me.
Yeah, if someone like served it to me and I ate it and it tasted good and I was like, all right, whatever, and then they told me what it was, I'd be like, you motherfucker.
Is that something you break friendships over?
Yeah, I mean, yo, that's like, I feel like that is like something that you legally should have to disclose to someone. Like,
Seriously, like
some animals' testicles. Like,
after hearing that, though, I think humans will eat anything. Some humans.
They'll even eat other humans. I mean, there's cannibals.
Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? So this is.
They deep fry butter and put it on a stick.
Oh.
I mean, there you go. I mean,
wonder why cholesterol is skyrocketing.
I'll say this: the whole concept of eating competitions aside, because those are ridiculous and disgusting in its own right. Just what people would eat for like their own pleasure is gross. Like deep fried fucking butter. It's just like, are you serious? I'm sure that's tasty, but like, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't want a heart attack.
Butter.
Yeah, like no thanks. I got one for you guys. What about frog legs?
They're actually very good.
So I'm told. It's funny you said that because I have another friend that told me the same thing. And he actually was like, they're not that bad. But my thing is like, I mean, realistically, how much meat could possibly be on that thing? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, some of the meat is kind of thin, but it is good. What is there is good.
Interesting. I never had it, and that's another one I may never.
Also, turtle soup is also.
What are you, Shredder?
Like,
I'll be honest, I would probably try that.
Hold up.
Soup, that shit was fucking delicious.
Turtle soup.
Yes.
I gotta ask you now. I mean, is there chunks of turtle in it? Like, what is it? Cream base? Like, how does that even work? Like,
I had it a long time ago, but it was like more. I don't know if it was cream based, but it was. I think it was kind of creamy, but it was kind of thin, more like a miso soup kind of thing, but like thicker. But
there was no like turtle chunks, I would assume.
No. It was a very puree type soup.
Let me guess too. Instead of putting it in a bowl, they just put it in the shell. No, let me stop.
I mean, that would be kind of awesome, but
right,
and fucked up at the same time. But
yeah, right.
Yeah, serve it on the half shell.
Right. I don't think I would eat that. I'm going to be honest.
Turtles go into making a turtle soup, a single bowl.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bit much.
I don't know. It's fucking good. I recommend trying it if you get a chance.
It will take some observation. If I ever did, I would have to take a good look at it.
No. Have you tried escargot?
Snails.
You know what's funny? Nope, I haven't had that either.
Those are also fucking delicious. And
really?
They're gross as fuck. Like, think of eating a snail, like a slimy ass fucking thing.
The texture.
Yeah, no, like it's actually really fucking good.
Not the
Surprisingly.
first person to tell me that one too, actually, but that's another thing that I nope. Yeah, I don't know about that. That little alien in the shell, like I don't know. I'll take your word for it.
All right.
That, to experience some really distinct and wonderful taste, you got to be adventurous. And like calamari, for instance, fried
Oh,
squid.
now you're speaking my language.
Yeah,
Go
like
on.
when you
Yeah,
first
but,
look at calamari,
yeah, I can see it.
that's fucking disgusting. But you know what? You try that shit, some fried calamari. Now you eat it like popcorn.
You can,
Right?
and to tell you the truth, I don't even need it breaded. Like if you just throw some cooked galamad or calamari, and you throw it on pasta with red sauce or that seafood sauce, ooh wee, that shit is good. I'll tell you that.
I'm not a fan.
No way, really? See that?
Know what it is? It's not the flavor of it, because I don't mind the flavor. It's the texture.
The rubberiness, right?
Oh, I can't do it, man. I can't. Like that, scallops. Like, and I'm even like I can think of snails has probably got the same kind of texture, like in that area, because they're all like mollusks anyway. So
That's the funny part, because when it comes to the ocean, I'll probably eat almost anything in the ocean. The only thing I probably haven't actually tried was like maybe shark. I don't think I've had shark before. I don't know about you guys. But,
no, but like I could probably eat that.
yeah, but I would try it. I would try shark. I'm not kidding.
All right, I got the final level here for you guys. You ready?
All right.
A while back, I mean, I don't know if Amazing Race is still on, but there was an episode I saw where they had to eat an Argentinian feast. Now, this is 4 pounds of meat, but not like everyday meat. So I'm going to run down the different types of meat that made up this feast. You guys ready? We have cow ribs. So cow ribs, not bad.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. That's nothing. Okay.
Pork sausage.
All right.
I can do that.
Nothing, yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. All right.
Curveball number 1, blood sausage.
Fuck no.
Okay.
Curveball number 2, cow intestines.
You're losing me.
I'm there for it.
The udder.
What?
What
You
would
could
you
eat
mean?
that?
Like the cow titty?
The actual the cow titty.
You could actually eat
man.
that? I didn't even know that was like something that could be served.
As long as it's not diseased, just a regular part of a regular cow, sure, I'll eat it.
Well, think about
Kidney?
it. You could also do cow tongue too. So I guess, yeah, why not, right? Go on.
The last 2 are kidney, which is, probably not bad. It probably tastes like liver. And the last, which I think everyone's going to be like, no at. Cow's salivary gland.
I don't know much about the salivary gland, but if it tastes good, I'm there for it.
Oh, shit.
So far,
Yeah.
it sounds like I would have 2/6 of that meal.
Yeah.
I would try everything,
Yeah,
You're a
I
trooper. I'll
might
give you
get to
that.
the
You're a
blood
trooper.
sausage and be like, all right, I'll give this a shot and see what it tastes like. And then I'll find out it'll be too rich and be like, no. What's next? Intestines? No. What's after that? No.
Yeah, like after you lost me after the second thing. I forgot. It was the pork sausage, I think it was. After
that was the
almost,
second thing.
Almost everything you said after that, I never tried it, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Right.
So, yeah.
Not everyone's adventurous, but
That's crazy, man.
to experience foods that are tickle your taste buds in different ways, you gotta go outside the box.
When it comes to the ocean, I will, but not intestines. I'm sorry, I'm not fucking doing that. Nope.
I mean,
you're
hot
a
dogs-
trooper for doing so.
It's still kind of the same thing as hot dogs, but these are not stuffed intestines. These are just cooked intestines. It's like taking a whole bunch of casing and just cooking it and be like, here you go.
Yeah, that's not. Yep. Nope. Not for me.
That for me was a no. I'll
Yeah.
take the 7-hour penalty and wait until then.
Yeah, I'll have a slice of bread, thank you. No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on people's ethnic meals.
No, of course not. But it's like a trial and error thing here. Some of us would try it, some of us wouldn't. And there's just, like I said earlier, there's just certain things that I'm good. I'm sorry, but I
mean,
don't
if I
need
lived long enough, not the average human lifespan, but maybe 3 or 4 times the lifespan, I probably would try everything at one point. But like stuff like that is all the way down at the end. Like, yeah, I'll try that later when everything else bores me.
Yeah, like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, just that'll go down there as later.
Yeah, because like your basic foods, like chicken and pork and lamb and like seafood and stuff like that, it doesn't matter. I'll clean out house. You know what I mean? And like obviously cow and
Yeah, but would you
buffalo
eat
and venison.
roe?
Would I eat what?
Roe.
Roe.
Yeah.
What's roe?
It's basically what caviar is. It's fish egg.
Oh yeah, see like that I would try. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever had it. There was one time I thought it was on some sushi I had once somewhere. I think it was at a wedding.
Yeah. If you see like the little red balls or something like that,
yeah.
that's basically that. Yeah.
All right, that was good. I'm not gonna lie, that actually wasn't too bad. Now, is it something I would order on the regular? Probably not. But you know, like occasional purpose, like why not? I probably would eat that. It's not too bad.
I do like sushi. I'll say that much.
Oh yeah, all kinds of it too, and any kind of fish, like salmon, flounder, all that. Like fishes, I can bass, like all that shit is pretty good. I can do that. You know what I mean?
I'm a sucker for crab, man. I love crab meat.
Oh hell yeah! See now we're talking kind of more regular stuff.
Crab, lobster.
Like lobster. Yep,
Shrimp.
lobster's a big one.
Give me a shrimp ring and I would tear that shit up.
And like clams and mussels, I'll go to town on those.
I don't do the shelled ones. No clams
shell
and mussels.
ones.
No.
Really?
I mean, I'll eat a stuffed clam, but that's not really clam. It's like a little bit of clam,
Oh, you got
crab
breading
meat,
and
some
vegetables.
stuffing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
you're
clam
right.
chowder I'll do, but like I won't do more than that. I'm not eating, clams casino, clams on the half shell.
Right.
No.
Oh man,
I'll take
those are so
Some of
good.
that
shrimp,
I would
please.
eat.
I'm in and
Yeah, like
Again, for me,
Out
it's
of
a texture thing.
stuff.
I just don't. Ugh.
oh man, it's
Like-
so delicious.
it is.
I
It
I
is.
don't, I don't like
the only
anything slimy or boogery.
And
yeah,
you put it
that's the only
ice
thing I
and
won't eat.
it's cool and oh man, you get that little squirt when you bite into it. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He's
Like-
not lying either. The only thing from the ocean I don't think I ever had that, like, if it was cooked, that's the key word in this sentence, cooked. Because I don't think I would eat it raw, and that is oysters. I don't know what it is, but I can't. Nope. Yeah,
There's
like
in Washington D.C. or they had oysters, like a oyster special, like a happy hour special. I think they were like $1 an oyster, and I used to just buy like half a dozen or a dozen and just eat those shits.
they raw.
And, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know,
Oh.
man.
Hey, trust me. Like you like clams, you like mussels. Oysters are very similar, but they're actually a little bit better.
Really? And not
Mhm.
cooked. You're saying raw.
Yeah, clams can also be eaten raw. Mussels can also
Yeah,
be eaten raw.
That's true too, with butter sauce. You gotta have the butter
yeah.
sauce.
You could steam them to open them up. That's about it. But
Right. Wow. But yeah, I and here's the other thing. I know the biggest condiment you're supposed to put on raw oysters, that most people do at least, is Tabasco. I'm not
yeah,
fucking that
it's
up,
just
right?
like a little spot of Tabasco. I'm not a huge fan of hot sauce, but like the combination of the lemon and the Tabasco,
right?
I can see
it's
that.
really
Wow. You see, I'm like you with that too, because I'm not the biggest hot sauce person either. And I've never put hot sauce on any kind of seafood ever. So like that combination already kind of has my stomach turning a little. So I mean, I'm not going to take it off the table. I might try it one day, but without the fucking Tabasco more than likely. Because I feel like you add Tabasco on it and you're going to just taste the Tabasco. It's such a powerful flavor. You know what I mean? And some people even put, this is blasphemy in my opinion, but some people even put Tabasco on like pepperoni pizza. And no, don't do
I
that.
could see that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess some people like it, but nope, not me. Tried
That
it once and I'll
reminds me-
never do it again. It
that
ruined
reminds-
my pizza.
That reminds me of a Tabasco commercial of like it was some hillbilly out on his porch eating pizza, and like it pans from like the floor where you see empty bottles of Tabasco sauce. We're talking like a ridiculous amount.
Wow.
And it pans up to him. It pans up to the slice of pizza, and he's really going to town, pouring the shit on his pizza, and he's eating it. And then you hear a mosquito, and he freezes. And the mosquito goes up to him, pecks him, drinks his blood, goes out into the distance, and then fucking explodes. And he starts laughing, and then keeps putting the fucking Tabasco sauce on the pizza.
Wow. That's
Oh,
that's a
man.
little much. Here's another random food condiment that some people despise, but go figure it's something I will actually put on a steak time to time and stuff. You ever had Worcestershire sauce?
Oh, I love Worcestershire sauce.
I was impressed because I mean it's a very distinct flavor, but it goes very well with certain stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely
Yeah,
does. But the funnier part too is you know what it actually kind of is really? It's like anchovy ketchup.
Interesting.
The main ingredient in Worcestershire sauce is actually anchovies, if I'm not
Wow.
screwing that up. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's right. Yeah, I mean there's salt and other stuff and
That's news
spices,
to me.
but I'm pretty
ever-
sure, yeah, there's anchovies in it.
You ever have malt vinegar?
Yeah, it's like I said, like it with something like that. It also depends upon what you're putting it on. Now, most people put that on like fish and chips. I know is probably one thing that's kind of common for that. Me, I don't do that.
What I found is I ordered fish and chips, and people are like, oh, you should use malt vinegar. The secret is you put the malt vinegar in the ketchup.
Ew.
What?
I
No.
don't do that.
No, not ill at all. If you put it in the ketchup and mix it up a little bit, it really enhances the flavor of the fries. It's so weird.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Next thing you know, you'll put mayonnaise on fries.
Not me.
Mm-mm.
Mayonnaise. Oh, don't even get me started
Nope.
on that.
Yeah, I
I-
think that's probably one of the grossest foods of all. Mayonnaise.
Yeah, condiment. Now, hell yeah, I hate
We
mayonnaise.
can all agree on.
And
I think
and
so,
honestly,
yeah.
it's just eggs. That's all it really is. It's eggs.
Well, it's egg whites,
So why does it
oil.
look like that? And why does it like pour like that? Oh.
It's like it looks like fat. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's aerated and it's
like,
processed.
Ooh, it
Obviously,
it doesn't look like anything natural that could ever be created from like natural substances. Like it just looks like straight out of a fucking factory vat.
Right? And not to mention, not only does it taste horrible, but like it smells terrible.
Oh. No, like I'll tolerate a little bit of mayonnaise on like a BLT, like just a tad. Like if I taste the mayonnaise, I don't want it. Okay,
Yep, I hear
or
you.
like a tuna fish sandwich or stuff.
Yep,
Like-
100%.
If I taste the mayonnaise, then that's too much. But a little mayonnaise can accent, the flavors of whatever you're having it with.
That's very true.
People
It's funny
that
you said that.
People that dip their fries in mayonnaise are going to fucking hell.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
That's all of our English people that are just hung up on us right now.
Yeah, right?
Isn't
That's
that
what they do. They use
French?
mayo over there like it's fucking ketchup, and that's just ugh.
That's what I heard
I-
too. Yeah, and
No offense.
nope.
best French people? But I'm just joking. But seriously, going to hell.
It's funny because when I make myself tuna sandwiches, I literally have the smallest container of mayonnaise you can possibly buy. And when I'm opening it up, you would think I'm like opening some toxic waste. Like I'm
I think
surprised
it's
I don't
me.
get a mask for it. You know what I mean? And I'm just like scooping literally like half a teaspoon out, splash, mix.
gotta-
I need a little bit more. Pick up another half a teaspoon, splash, mix. Okay, that's enough. Like
I got a
And that's
cheat
it.
for you both. Use ranch instead of mayonnaise.
Nope, not on tuna. I couldn't do that with tuna.
What?
Yeah, you put ranch on tuna?
That's what my wife does. Instead of using mayonnaise, she uses ranch.
Wow, no kidding. She's a trooper. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I like ranch, but I only like it on like certain things, like wings or like
Pizza?
salad. No, no.
No. You do not put sauce on top of fucking pizza. What is this, Papa John's?
You're right.
Gross.
No way. I don't put nothing on my pizza besides maybe some garlic powder and some onion powder.
Some red pepper.
And that too, right. Yep.
That's it.
Oregano too,
baby.
right. Yeah, yep. I mean, don't get me wrong, toppings are different. You can put like anything on it. It's gonna be good.
Toppings are great, but yeah, no dipping sauces.
No salad dressings.
Only herbs and spices. That's it. That's all you can put on there. Dry shit.
Yeah, or like exactly. That's usually what I do. But it is interesting. It wasn't until recently that I started putting just a sprinkle, like all over it, but of onion powder. And believe it or not, it's not bad. It surprised me. But then onion powder goes good on anything, really.
You got to eat afterwards, but
I've done onion powder. I've done garlic powder. I usually like to put in, I don't know, when I'm at a pizzeria, eating at the pizzeria, I'll use their Parmesan cheese, and I'll put Parmesan cheese on it and a little oregano and shit. When I'm eating pizza that I've ordered from a pizzeria at home, I just eat it the way it is. I don't put anything on it.
Yeah, you don't really
spice it up. I don't know, but it's weird when you're at the pizzeria. You almost feel like you're obligated to use one of their spices that are there. Like, red pepper flakes. Sure, let me throw some of that shit on there.
To just sit there, so you might as well,
Yeah, it's weird.
It's inviting,
Like, oh, I gotta pour some on top of it, so you're ready,
That's very true. But yeah, no, I don't put any salad dressings or extra sauces.
New York, it's already made right. You don't need extra sauce.
Correct. Unless you're going to Papa John's.
All right. I'll say this.
Worst pizza I ever had.
In which case, you probably hate yourself.
Yeah, like that's the bottom of the barrel. I think Domino's is probably better than Papa John's. And that's all we got for this week, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Strange Planet will have new episodes on YouTube every Friday. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week.